Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I am going to work on the Willow and Vine journal, and I really want to do the one that I did before where we glue the pages together, and then, you know, we can put whatever outside cover we want to put on it, but these will lay inside. Now, I was going to try to make it bigger, but I don't want to make it so big that if you open it in half, like these will set like flat, you know, as you turn your pages. I'm hoping. But if I make it like bigger than that, I was thinking I could divide it up maybe and put it in sections. I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens. The worst thing that could happen is I have to print new paper. So what I decided then, I was doing, I was backing everything with a backing page, and I decided that that was kind of stupid because, well, not stupid, but not the right thing to do, because these will be glued together. So they're not going to show. And so the page that is will be like this, and then we could put ephemera. So what I did was I started folding them backwards. Where's my glasses? I bet you I took them in the other room. I'm going to have to pause and go get them because I can't see. But I just wanted you to see how I'm doing this, and hope, you know, something will help you, or it's new to you and you've never done it before. Now, normally I would separate all my digital papers and all my other junk type papers so that I could put one in each of the signatures. So what I'm going to try to do is every other page, I will do one page like this, and then yeah, we're going to lose one side of these because of the gluing it together. But that's kind of what I was planning to do. And I think I can, where's that pocket I just saw? Okay. I'm thinking I could do the pocket, the envelope as the same. So if I glued that to, or maybe I'm going to have to glue that to an inside, because, you know, I could put it in here and then glue those two together, but I would still have this page. See what I'm saying? Or can you see what I'm doing? I still have this page. Okay, so let me put it on pause, and I'm going to go get my glasses because I can't line things up if I can't see, and I can't see. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So I'm trying to think where to start. I guess I'll just start with these digitals. I have several pieces of ephemera that I've made, so I'm thinking I will make this the same size I would make a 3 signature, which would be 30 pages total. Okay, so I have this one here. I should ink around that, but I'm not going to right now. Okay, so if I have this as a regular paper, I'm going to stick that inside somewhere. And then I put this one on here. And remember how this is done. You glue like all the way to maybe a 1/2 inch from the edge. Let me get my ruler and trying to I guess I'll use this. This is a 1/2 inch right here. And my pen. I don't have to do every page, I don't think. It's just getting used to it. Okay. So I don't know. This part is not really that much fun, but I'll do maybe that way, sideways. And I think that, like, the parts that are too big for this to go on the page, like this page is taller than this page, or wider, but I'm going to go ahead and glue it. I don't know if I should fix this. It's coming apart. Let me just see. Do I have something I can... That's also not so thick a paper. Let's just put this down it. Kind of makeshift here. Just want to get this done today because it's Saturday and tomorrow's Mother's Day. I don't have anywhere to... I'm going to just move this up because it's a pretty brittle page. Give just a little extra. But, so tonight we're going, my daughter and my son, we're going out to dinner instead of Mother's Day. Because my daughter, we're getting ready for my granddaughter's graduation party. And she wants Sunday for her kids to help get things ready around the house. So that's her Mother's Day gift, I guess. So, all right. I'm going to go from the top. Oh, that won't even probably be there. To keep the top aligned at this point. Okay. So there's a page. And there's a page. Now this, we could cut this all down, but I could leave this out wider like that. And then when we get ready to make a cover, we'll make the cover the size that we need, you know, to put these pages in. I don't think it'll matter if the pages are not the same size, I mean. So, next, let's do... I guess we'll just do these pages. So I guess I'm going to just try to go from the top of every one. That way all the writing and everything will not be cut off. So I'm not going to glue on that. I'm going to glue this. And I'm going to leave a 1/2 inch. I need a bigger glue page. Hold on. I was doing some stamping on this. I found these stamps in my stuff and tried to use them, and I don't like them. They don't stamp very good. That's probably why they don't make them anymore. Because it was, what do you call it? Stampin' Up. They probably just discontinued them. So I'm going to hit the edges. Oop, didn't want to hit that one. We're not used to leaving it open, and I've got the ruler right here to show us that. Just need to be a little smarter about it. Oh, the guy that's going to fix my roof was here a little while ago, and I couldn't remember anything. I'll tell you, it's like I was signing a contract, you know, for him to do the work, and I didn't know the date, and I mean, I just feel sometimes it's like where my head goes. I told him I had dementia, so he understood. Blame it on somebody else. But I've had a bad memory since I was in my 50s. All of a sudden, you know, my memory got really bad. For me, everybody else says it's fine, because when I take, you know, those tests and stuff, but yeah, I know that I don't remember things, and I don't care what the doctors say. And I took a memory test thing online the other day, because it, you know, it was from my, what do you call it, not insurance, but, okay, I think I'll put, I don't really, okay, so, like I said, I don't know. So if this goes in there, then this will be green on this side. This is old not sheet music, old like piano music. And I just coffee dyed it and put on the inside some stamping for now. Okay, that. I don't know how much I'm going to show you guys of this, because I don't know that you want to watch all of it. Oh, here comes the chickens. Yep. So my maintenance guy, well, he's not a maintenance guy. Did I do that wrong? Yep. Oh, darn it. I want it to go that way. All right, I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll come back and use it. Okay, so I don't feel like I need a plain. This is some of that Italian I guess I'm going to have to maybe do it on this. There we go. Maybe that'll help. I would just make sure to get the outsides good, so you know you get a nice seal. And if you don't do this, you know, you don't have to do this so much. Wouldn't think. Okay, now this is the edge. Line that up straight as you can. Bubble there, I tell you. Well, that's from the coffee dyeing. Okay. I'm going to fold this back. It's too much. This is from an old scrapbook. So this is supposed to be in my Friday my Junky Friday videos. But anyway, the guy that's here working, or gonna work Monday, his wife came with him. And we got to talking and stuff. And she said that it's not stock that she has. It's, now this one I could put here, because that would be, that's plain. I should have turned that the other way. I'm just thinking here, so hold on. So if I put this here, glue it to here, it's going to be plain and plain. So if I put this on, like that, those together. So I don't know how I want to fix it. I guess I could just do an attachment on the inside. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend I'm going to attach that. So let me get one of these old. I'm just going to put this here. And this one here. But I should have done it all the way to the top. Hold on. So anyway, his wife and I were, talking, and I asked her, does she like to do, she said, she liked my house and all that kind of stuff. And then we were talking about crafts, and I said, do you like to do crafts? And she goes, oh yeah. And I said, well, good. This is not even sticking because it's old. I said, because maybe you could help me, do some help me make, things. And she said she works from 8 in the morning till 11. And I said, you do? And she said, yeah, she works at a little cafe. And they're only open for breakfast from 8 to 11, and that's when she works it. So I don't think they're even open for lunch. They're just a breakfast place. And there's places around here you just don't know about them. That's all. So anyhow, we were talking a little bit more about it, and I said I collect vintage papers and documents and things like that. And she said that she had some old documents. Okay, this one is printed. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Actually, I should have glued it. Okay, that's fine because I can do it either way. I'm talking and I'm doing this and I'm not making It's not happening. I mean, I'm not paying attention. So anyway, so we were talking, and she was telling me she had some old documents, and I said, oh, really? I said, like what? She said, well, she has a trust fund, and the trust fund was set up in 1906. And I'm like, really? And she said, yeah, her great-great-grandfather set up the trust for their family. So anybody in that family can be added to the trust. I don't know. I mean, basically you have to give it away. So when she already has it, but when she passes, and she will have to pass it on to her kids. I think that's how it works. Anyway, I was really intrigued with the whole thing. And it was called an infinity trust fund. Whoops. And I said, what do you mean infinity? She goes, it goes on and on and on, and it never gets broke. It never runs out of money. And so since 1906, all the family members have been in this trust fund, and they get money every single month. And evidently, they don't have to put money back in it because they have invested the money, and it keeps growing. So there's always money in there. I don't know. I can't figure it out, but it was really interesting. And her grandfather, I said, what did he do? You know, because I thought he had struck gold and had a lot of money or something. And she said he was a banker. And I said, oh, well, that helps. He was a banker for this bank. And then, make sure I do this on the right side. And Bank of America was the bank. I'm sorry. I want to see if I'm doing this right. So Bank of America was the bank, but not back then, not 1906. I can't remember what the name of the bank was because it's not around anymore. So they sold that bank to Bank of America, which is still with Bank of America. And they funded Pepsi, this bank, so they could go into business. I still keep doing it on the wrong side, I think. These papers don't matter, but I've got to pay attention. I may not stay very long. I'll just don't stick before I want you to, or otherwise we're going to have a lopsided book. You have to keep this pretty straight if you can. I can see I probably didn't keep it straight enough. So they loan money to Pepsi. They have stock in like Verizon. I don't know if it was from another part of Verizon or what. She didn't really talk about the stocks that much. But she has those old documents from 1906 that shows, him and their stocks and everything. I won't stick. So I thought, how cool is that? And how cool is it that for the rest of her life, she gets a paycheck every month. So that's how it's going to look. What do you think? It'll look good when we get, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to count this in here. 5 of 5 papers. So we have 10 pages. Okay. So I could do 5 more on this stack. Is that all we did, is 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's see what's next. Let's do, I was just going to do a coffee dye paper to journal on. Okay, I think I want to pay attention to gluing it this way so I can lay it down there. Anyway, she's going to, and she says she has a lot of old pictures. She said that her grandfather built just about all of Savannah. They lived on a plantation, and I guess she lived on a plantation too at one point, her family. Just cool Georgia history. So she said, like I said, she's going to like email me those documents, scanned documents or something. And I will have them in my collection as a scanned image, but it'll look different. It'll be new. Let's see what she comes up with. I want to go eat biscuits and gravy at her little coffee place. That's what we have in Georgia, but they have chicken and biscuits. I never had chicken and biscuits. Just doesn't sound like they go together to me. All right, now let's do so that's 7 pages, I think. 7 papers. Let's put some of this in here. I don't know if I like that. It's gray. Thought it was more blue. And I think I want to do a couple pages on cardstock to make them as the front. Or 3 pages, whatever it takes to make a front that's a little stronger. And then I will do like chipboard to make a cover. But that cardstock will be glued to that chipboard cover. I'm going to wait on that one too. I don't really care for that. How come this isn't drying? Okay, let's see if there's something in here with a little bit more color. This one was, I was kind of going to do this the same as I did that other one. I'm going to sew all of this, and then it will be a pocket in here. So I'll have to do that, and then we'll do that one. Okay, let's see. This one here is a small page. I don't want to glue this part. Oh, let's do it this way. Alright, and I think I'll glue that sort of in the middle. What's wrong with my glue? And then Toby was busy last night. He wouldn't leave me alone when I was outside talking to somebody. And I said, why don't you go out and find somebody to fight with? And I didn't think he knew what I was talking about. So this morning, he's all messed up. His ear's all scratched from somebody. Hair's missing out of the side. I didn't even look at all the rest of it, but I'm like, cat. Nothing bad enough, though. I have to take him to the vet, so that's good. That's a good thing. If I have any more of that, my tape. I just like to put a piece there. Let's see if I have any. I need something that's not sticky. Parchment. I thought I made a whole page of this, but I don't know what I did with it. So this tape that I do is this neon highlighter tape. And I couldn't get, I don't know, it just wasn't working on my regular tape. So it gives it a little bit more, a deeper tone there. Otherwise, it kind of gets all stripedy looking. Let's see, I guess I can glue it from this side, or tape it, I mean. Doesn't rip very well. I was going to leave that on the other side, but I think I'm going to do it that way. Let's see. I woke up so early this morning. I just, didn't want to, but okay. I don't know how many pages I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one more page in this, and then I'll do another section. I just want to see how this is going to work out. So I guess I can only glue it to this part. We'll just have to see how that works out. because I can't glue it to that one, or this one would be glued in. Let's just try it. And if these aren't like close enough at this end, you can always go back in with your art glitter. That would be, you know, skinny, so you could kind of squeeze it in there if you wanted to make it tighter. But I wanted to make it loose because when we put the ephemera in, it's going to take up that room. Okay, I'm going to start this at the top where it's supposed to go. I don't know. I just like the way this works. It could be more time consuming. I don't know, but I don't think we mind if it is. All right, so there it's going to have this little gap in here, but I think that'll be fine. Could have probably brought that over a little more. Okay. Got glue out there. Let me see, what can we put on there? We could put lace. Let me get my lace, or pieces of lace in here. So I could do a big piece. I like the lace on the plain. I think it just adds to it. So I've got that, or I've got this skinny lace, which would be okay, but I like it. I like the bigger lace this time. Let's see what else I've got, if anything. Most of this is leftover pieces. Well, that's a good one to use, but I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I want this one. All right, so we're going to just put this on here like so. And I'm going to get my fabric glue. Put this in there. Yesterday I took the dosage of medication that the doctor prescribed that I was supposed to take at night and in the morning. So I took it the first night, and I had a really bad night sleeping. But last night was not too bad, but I also took it in the morning, and I was loopy all day. Well, till about 4 o'clock. I finally could, I don't know, walk or whatever, that I didn't feel like I was going to fall or something. Okay, so I kind of like that. That looks pretty good right there. Oh, I like that. And like I said, I like lace on the coffee dyed paper. All right. So, if that's the last one or not, I'll just set that aside. I just think if I do it in sections, I'll be able to cut, you know, away where I want, and yeah. And like right now, we're not too, you know, it's not too fat, but you start putting stuff in it. Let me just see here for a second. I'll pull out some ephemera. That's going to be a writing page. I don't know if I want to put something over that. I don't really want to. So let's say we got that one on that page. I'm running low on paper clips, but I know I have some because I know Lisa sent me a whole bunch, and it's like I'm not finding them. Okay, so I'm just gonna paper clip this like we were gonna put that on that page. And let me see. This one I think is going to be clipped on, or it's going to be in a pocket. So I'm just going to set it on this page for now. I just kind of want to see how it bulks up a little bit before I do this one on this page. I can put some. I also pulled out, like this one wasn't, I made a while back. And I might put that in a pocket because this comes off. This comes off, I don't know what the reason was, but it was Roxy's creation. One of her weekly challenges. I just can't remember what it was. How about... Oh, you know what? This is cute. I should put this with that. I don't know if that would be a good one to do or not. I could put this on here. Oh, that would... I like that. What is this? Oh, it's an envelope. So this needs to go into a pocket, but I like how it matches up with that page because it's from the kit. Okay. There. One here. I love the colors in this already. I mean, it's the greens and blues together. I really like. Now this one, I usually do things that go in pockets on this kind of page. Well, no, I could do just like that. What's this? This is a journal card. It's too big. Save that for a journal card. Okay, and then let's just stick something on this last page. I think this goes this way. Forgot what I made. Cute. I love this one. Yep. So this could be glued down because we can glue the string behind it because it still can come open if we want. So I'm just going to set this in here. No guarantee it's going to stay here. Okay. So now our end here with that ephemera is about 1 inch, or we probably 3/4 probably, without it starting to look like it's all feathered out. And if I open it anywhere I open it, let's check to see if it lies flat. And oh, that was in there to so it, and that's very, very weak. Oh. It might be okay once we get the backing on, and maybe I could put some other maybe I'll put some fabric there. Yeah. So I think that's going to work, but I still am planning to do it in sections, just in case that it won't look good. That way I won't have sections. I'll still have sections where I still can make journals if I can't. But I'm pretty sure we can. So we'll see. Okay, I don't know how much time I've been on. Oh, 45 minutes. So that was a while. I hope you're still with me. If you are, please like, subscribe, and comment. And, you know, join us. It's we have a great group that always have nice things to say, positive attitudes, all that kind of stuff. Nobody's bossy or anything like that. Okay, so I'll let you guys go. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.